Alright, so I just hooked up this inverter. It's just here now. I'll end up mounting it up here. We're going to try to boil some water. This is, I believe it's 1,000 watts. This tells me my current battery. So let's hit the button, see what happens. I've got the solar on. It's really pulling my I hooked up my multimeter and that says I'm at 12.3. That says 11.8. I trust that more than I trust that. And then, let's see what the panel up here says. Connecting. It's not dropping down any lower than that. The water's boiling. Not sure why that's not connecting. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, that matches the voltage on my voltmeter. Got hot water. That jumped right back up to 12.6 and 12.7. That's nice. So I'm working on my latest mod, which is this 12-volt inverter that I mounted up here. It's 1500 watts continuous, 3000 watts peak. I've got it hooked up to my 4 banks of AGM batteries, and I ran it last night with no sun out, and I was able to boil a pot of hot water and run the vacuum, and my batteries didn't deplete whatsoever. This remotely turns it on and off, so you don't have to reach in here and flip the switch. Right now I just have an extension cord, but I'm probably going to add a couple power outlets independently of the rest of the van. So that's my latest mod, and super happy that we can now make coffee without having to be plugged in. Alright, so let's talk about inverters. As many of you know, I did a battery upgrade. I've got 4 AGM batteries to run my air conditioner. I also added an inverter earlier, and I kept that just running by an extension cord. But I'm going to go over today what I've done here to install outlets and how I've got this thing kind of hardwired. This is a 1500 watt inverter. It's a pure sine wave inverter, which means you can run, sensitive equipment off of it. Zoom back out a little bit. So, and I have my other AGM batteries down here, and they're all wired in parallel. So what I did with the inverter is I've got my positive and negative over here, and I've got one negative running here, and then the positive, it might be backward, maybe the positive's here, I don't remember. One cable runs to the end of the battery at the end of this parallel series. The other one runs down underneath to one of the factory batteries, which is at the beginning of the parallel. So you're pulling current across the entire parallel circuit. And then it's got like a telephone type cable that runs around down through there, underneath here, up the wall here to right here, where you can turn on the inverter this way. You can just hear it just turned on. So when you turn that on, power comes out of, I have a plug there, bought a pigtail, and I bought some RV outlets. I've got one here, and then I have another. You can see the loom around the wire, and it's just regular household wiring that you use. It runs, one wire runs down through here, under there, up there, and I've got another inverter outlet here, and another wire runs across down underneath here through here, and I've got another inverter outlet here. So that way, if the kids are here, of course I won't have the dog sheet on there, they can plug in a laptop, or whatever. If we're working from the van, we can set up the table and work from the van, charge our laptops, plug in the water kettle or coffee maker or whatever here, and I'll probably swap that out for a GFCI outlet. I just gotta find one first. And of course that runs down underneath there, kind of on this side of the water tank. I missed the vacuum. And then the other one, of course, is back here. So if I want to run if I want to open this up and pull this up and hook up my griddle and cook on the griddle outside, I've got power out here where I can do that. I just kind of wanted to match the look on that one on this side. So that's kind of a quick rundown on my inverter setup. And I have tested it off the batteries. I can boil some water, I can run the vacuum, I can do all sorts of stuff, and I've still got plenty of battery power left. And I did that at night when I didn't have any sun. So that's it's really nice to have this. I just finished doing this. We haven't been on the road with it yet, but hopefully it will work out the way I plan. So if you have any questions, let me know.